My brother, if you have one virtue, and it's really your virtue, then you have it in common with no one. Now, to be sure, you want to call your virtue by name. You want to caress her. You want to tug at her ear and have a little fun with her also. And behold, now that you've called her by name, you have her in common with the people. And now you've become the people and the herd with your virtue. You would have done better to say, unspeakable and nameless is that which causes my soul agony and sweetness, and is even the hunger of my entrails. Let your virtue be too high for the familiarity of names, the names of the herd. And if you absolutely have to speak of your virtue, then do not be ashamed to stammer about it while you're speaking of it. Speak and stammer thus: "This is my good. I love this. Thus, I like it entirely. Thus, alone, do I want the good. I do not want it as a divine law. I do not want it as a human statute and requirement. And it shall be no signpost for me to over-earths and paradises. It is an earthly virtue that I love. There is little prudence in it, and least of all the reason of the many, of the herd. But this bird, this virtue, it built its nest in my house. And because it did, therefore I love it and caress it. And now it sits next to me on its golden eggs." Thus, you should stammer and praise your virtue in this way. Once you had passions, and you named them evil. But now, you only have your virtues, and they grew out of your so-called evil passions. You set your highest goal at the heart of these passions, and then they became your virtues and passions of pleasure. And whether you came from the clan of the easily angered, or the lascivious, or the fanatical, or the vengeful, ultimately, it's all the same. All your passions became virtues, and all your devils, they became angels. Once you had wild dogs in your cellars, but ultimately, they transformed into birds and lovely singers. Out of your poisons, you brewed your perfume. And out of your cow melancholy, you milked. And now you drink the sweet milk of its udder. And now, nothing evil grows out of you anymore, unless it is the evil that grows from the struggle among your virtues. My brother, if you are lucky, then you have one virtue, and no more. Then you will go easily over the bridge. It is distinguishing to have many virtues, yes, but it's a hard lot. And many went into the desert and killed themselves because they were weary of the battle between their virtues and the battlefield of their virtues. My brother, are war and battle evil? But this evil is necessary. Envy and mistrust and slander among your virtues are necessary. Look how each of your virtues is greedy for the highest. It wants your entire spirit to be its herald. It wants your entire strength and rage, hatred, and love. Each one of them clamors for your strength. Each virtue is jealous of the other virtue, and jealousy is a terrible thing. Even virtues can perish from jealousy. Whoever is set ablaze by the flame of jealousy, in the end, will turn his poisonous stinger upon himself, like the scorpion does. Oh, my brother, have you never seen a virtue slander and stab itself? Human being is something that must be overcome, all their virtues included. And therefore, you should love your virtues, for of them you certainly will perish. Thus spoke Zarathustra.